Hey guys, these videos are a little bit different. Today I'm answering questions for you guys, but with the help of one of my team members. Now this is Carla. Carla is a healthcare professional in the field of autism and therapy. So Carla is going to be answering questions that she's specifically taken from stuff that my viewers, like you guys, have asked in my videos before. So if you want a chance of being heard, answered directly by Carla, then make sure to comment on this video if you have a question and you'd like us to pick it up. Now, Carla also has therapy available, which we'll leave links for down below. You book through the AspieWorld, but I'm really pleased to have this now. So I'm going to hand you over to Carla. She's amazing, and she's going to answer the questions, and you're going to learn a lot. All right, guys. Peace.
Hi, my name is Carla Pretorius, and I'm a registered therapist. I'm also neurodivergent myself, and I've been working in the field of neurodiversity for 20 plus years. It really is something that I love doing. I love learning from my clients and sharing these learnings with you, and also sharing what works in my own life. So there was a question from Laura that said, I want to learn but struggle to remember, or to remember in the right order. I've noticed that I seem to remember the letters in wrong order in certain names. So I don't want to make any snap judgments or snap diagnoses here, provide any snap diagnoses here. So I will steer clear from that. What I will do, however, is I will provide some practical support strategies for Laura and for people that are struggling with the same issue. So struggling to remember, our brain is amazing. We can find new ways for our pathways to create ways to remember. So, for example, if you are struggling with your working memory, so let's say you want to make a cup of coffee, walk to the kitchen, and you forgot what you were doing, an idea there could be as soon as you have something that you want to do and you have time to do it right now, I would write it down and I would carry that piece of paper with you. While you're walking to the kitchen, you've got like a little sticky pad, or you can do it on your phone, and it just says, remember, coffee. I have that same thing where I would grind the coffee beans and I would walk away just to go and do something quickly. And then I forget about the coffee beans that have been grinded. So that happens to me quite often. I would definitely recommend to help your working memory out a little bit, maybe with like a sticky note, or like I said, something on technology so that you don't waste too much paper. And then also the other option there is while you're thinking about something, to have it in pairs or in threes. So let's say you want to, again, go and make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. You can say, I want coffee, and then just kind of tap your fingers like this. And while you're walking, you can also do this. And when you're at the kitchen, you can do this again. And that would provide you the prompt to remember what you wanted to do in the kitchen. This is just a simple example, something practical that you can try out. If it doesn't work, please let me know in the comments and I will try and find some more things for you to test out. I don't want to overwhelm you with too many things, so I'm not going to provide like 20 different things because then we feel overwhelmed and we want to try everything. So I just want to make sure that we try one thing, rule it out, and try it out for a little while. So not just once, but try it out for like a couple of weeks and see if it makes a difference. The rest of the comments said, or to remember in order. So remembering in order, again, I would use the tapping strategy where I would say first coffee, then walk the dog, then watching series. Coffee, dog, series, coffee, dog, series, coffee, dog, series. And while I'm drinking the coffee, I know next is walking the dog, and then series. So we're kind of like teaching ourselves in patterns, and we're providing a prompt, like a tactile prompt for ourselves, for our brain to remember. So it's a little bit different of just remembering by telling ourselves, remember to do these three things. I had a client once that told me that she remembers everything in threes, and another client remembers everything in sevens. So it's really, it depends on what kind of number you like and how many things you have to do. So you can always break it up in threes and then another 3 different things that you need to do. Try that out, see if it works. Let me know in the comment section below. And then the last one was I've noticed that I seem to remember letters in wrong orders in certain names. So I'm learning at the moment. I live in Portugal and I'm learning Portuguese. So for me, the first time I heard it, I told my Portuguese friends that it sounds like they sounded a bit Russian to me, in the way that they were speaking. It was a very foreign, excuse the pun, language for me to learn. So what I really appreciated was when my Portuguese teacher told me to break it down in syllables. And I feel like with a lot of autistic people, a lot of people with ADHD, our brains are so quick and we think about so many different things all at once that we struggle to kind of just slow down and process what information is being provided to us. So if somebody tells me their name is Portuguese name is João, and in the beginning I was like, João, what's your name? It was very tricky for me to remember that name. So then I had to really break it down to João, João, João. And that made more sense. So I would break it down in syllables. That's not really breaking it down in syllables, but more in sounds. And then I would go really slow. And I would also see it in my mind's eye, the ju phonetically. Wow. And I would probably add a bit of meaning to it too. So I would go ju, like, oh, ju. Like that's quite a quick one. And then, oh, wow. So in my mind, I see WOW. Wow. So that's what I see when somebody tells me their name is João. For other people, it's really quick. João, oh, pleased to meet you. For me, I have to break it down. So I would recommend that. See if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, again, please comment below and let me know. If it does, also comment, because it would be great if we can share what works and what doesn't work. For any other questions, please feel free to comment or to book a session. I've got a 15-minute free consultation that you can take up on any time. I would love to meet you, and I would love to share some strategies that have worked for my clients for 20 plus years of working with amazing neurodivergent individuals. Thank you so much for listening. I'll speak to you soon. Ciao. Decrease the time in receiving an assessment. Please do write that down as well, because then we can also learn from each other. I think that's the main thing for me, is to really share what I know, but also learn from the clients that I serve, from you. So thank you so much for being here. I'll speak to you soon. Ciao.
Don't forget, if you want to book a session with Carla, there is a link in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.